Hi guys, welcome to classic rock and country music facts and trivia. Thank you for being here today. Got one on the possum today and his wife Nancy. I don't want you thinking I call Nancy Possum because I don't. Mrs. Possum. Nancy Jones says the Ryman was the only venue she never worried about George being at because it's the only place he never got drunk. George Jones' widow, Nancy Jones, knows that George would be proud to have a statue in front of the Mother Church of Country Music. On June 3rd, the historic Ryman Auditorium, the first home of the Grand Ole Opry, added another legend to their outdoor icon walk. George Jones now stands next to other country music legends like Charlie Pride, Loretta Lynn, Bill Monroe, and little Jimmy Dickens outside the Mother Church, with his legacy and country music cemented with a bronze statue. The statue was designed by Mississippi artist Ben Watts, who, with the help of his widow, portraying George in his early 60s, about a decade after he and Nancy got married in 1983. Nancy Jones chose this period of time in Jones' life because he felt like that's what he would have wanted. Dressed in detailed nudie suit, snakeskin boots, and his favorite guitar strap, according to Nancy, slung over his shoulder, Possum stands tall with a wide grin and his signature perfected coiffed hair. To honor the Possum's life and legacy, the Ryman held an unveiling ceremony during which Jones's wife, widow Nancy, spoke briefly about him. Nancy noted that she knows he's smiling from above as he sees his statue in front of the sacred venue. I'm just so proud to be here and so happy that this is happening because George would be smiling about it. He was such a bashful person, so is his daughter over there. During the ceremony, where friends, family, and country music colleagues gathered, Nancy also shared some stories about George Jones at the Ryman, including that it was the only venue that she never worried about him playing. George would work the Ryman. It was the only place I didn't have to worry about. I wish he could have worked here every weekend because it was the only place he never got drunk. Never. It was like, that's the Mother Church of Country Music and you don't drink there. George Jones was a larger-than-life personality, but also had his fair share of troubles during his time in the limelight. Jones was known to struggle with alcohol addiction, among other substances. Everyone knows the infamous stories of Jones getting his keys taken away so he would not drunkenly drive to the liquor store, but the man was crafty, thought outside the box, getting on his driving lawnmower to get his fix while not driving his car. After years of trying to address his addiction, Jones finally got sober in 1999 after a near-fatal car crash. Jamie Johnson made light of his addiction during the ceremony, noting that some of the wild George Jones stories don't even seem real. Some of the stories you heard just seemed almost made up and contrived. Everything about George was larger than life. George Jones passed away due to respiratory failure at the age of 81, and his legacy has not faded one bit since his soul left the earth. Nancy Jones admitted that for years after he passed, she was unable to listen to his music, but she shared that she can now listen to it without being overcome with sadness. But now I listen, and I'm like, golly, he was good, and I can't stop listening to it. Amen to that. She was so good for him. I mean, he went through so much, and he put himself through, and everybody else around him through so much. And man, she came along, and she just whipped him right into shape. I mean, it took her a while, God bless her, but she got him straightened up and got him flying right. And I know that he's right up there in heaven waiting on her. I believe that. God bless you, Nancy Jones. You guys, please subscribe if you have not yet. Please like this video. Have a great day. God bless you. And I'm praying for you.